Hello everybody, today, welcome back to a Dragon's Eye gaming video. This video is not necessarily gaming. I had decided I wanted to do a Paint.net tutorial because I use this for my thumbnails. I'm gonna be using Photoshop from now on, but a couple of my friends use Paint.net for their thumbnails, and I thought, well, they want to start using it, and I thought I could make a video of how to use Paint.net because some of them are a little confused on how to use Paint.net. Evil Hattie. So I thought I'd just start with the basics and make it a tutorial series for anybody who is having trouble using it or wants to get into it and doesn't know how. So the first things you want to start off with is your four elements on screen right now. Well, there's actually like a lot, but we'll start with the four main ones. There's your colors wheel and selection. So you can select your colors with this. This has preset colors. But also say like you want like a lighter blue. That's too dark for you. So you want a lighter blue. So you can go in individually select it. So you want some opacity to it. And there, that like also gives something a nice shadow. You turn the opacity back up. So that's that. You could like add a shadow to something or something. So that's how you use the color wheel. There's also the layers selection thing. It has add a layer, remove a layer, duplicate that layer. You can merge two layers, move the layer up, down, or down below it. Or properties, which lets you change the blend mode. Blend modes are just how, like, I don't know what each one does, but I know. Like, blend modes, they affect how the layers blend together with each other and how it appears. There's also opacity of the layer and name. You can change the name. So there. And then the third thing is the tools. The tools tab. So this is important because it shows all your tools. There's your selection tool, your rectangular selection tool. There's your lasso tool, which lets you make a custom shape selection. The ellipse select tool, you can select anything in an ellipse, circle, oval. Magic wand, it selects a section, like a certain section, or anything like you select a pixel and it will select anything of that same color in it. So or like that's not being blocked. Like here, it will only select the inside of that circle. Here, it will only select that. See this? Since the light opacity one is so similar to the white, it just merges. You can affect the tolerance there, so then it will only go in there. Turn it up, it selects there. Turn it all the way up, it selects everything. It's at default 50, and that's why I tend to leave it. Sometimes I need some more specific things, so I turn it down, and also use the lasso tool to get a selection, anything that wasn't selected by it. There's also bucket fill. Bucket fill is basically bucket fill. You can fill with bucket. Yeah, paintbrush, same thing. It's a paintbrush. So yeah, if you want, you can change how wide the brush is right here with the brush hardness. I haven't really. Hardness is how like hard like the brush is. Like if you see this one has a softer edge, but if I turn the hardness up, it's more of like a hard edge. You see, there's a difference. This is turned really on 50, I think. Where I leave it, I don't really play around with it that much. But there is also the pencil tool. It's like the paintbrush, but it only selects each pixel. So it's a pixel selection. Each pixel, it selects one pixel at a time. So there's that. There's the stamp tool. So you would want to hold control, click a section, and then the stamp tool is like a paintbrush. And if you go, see where it is? There's a spot where my mouse is right here. And there's also a spot like to the left of it. If you can't see that, I'll highlight it in editing. So yeah, and it shows you, and it clones that area. So take, say, let's do bucket fill. Let me add a new layer, bucket fill. But say you have a splotch of green right here, ruining your picture. You could take the stamp tool, you collect here, and you could stamp it out. Stamp it out. Just you would clone that area onto here. It's like a copy and paste thing. It copies from one area and clones it over here. It's good for like pictures, like outside or something. Yeah. So that's the stamp tool. Text tool. It's text. You can change the font here. Font here. Font size here. This is to bold it, italicize, underline. You know, basically the normal text stuff here. Next, we'll go to selection tool. This is a default selection. It selects the whole screen, and you can move it. Selects the whole thing. But say if you selected that area and you took this would take that too. It would move that. But this is move selection. So instead of moving the area that was selected, you can move which area is selected. Go to this, move that section, and then say you want to take this section and move that over there. You can move that right there, just like that. I usually don't use these like that. I usually just use this one, the regular move selected one, but that's it. And then zoom, you click the zoom, left click to zoom, right click to zoom out. And then there's the hand tool. It's like moves it around, just moves your screen around like that. You click and drag, click and drag. But gradient is like the bucket fill, a free unselect all bucket fill. So it's a bucket fill, but it uses a gradient. Here's where you can affect which types of gradients you want. There's like I don't know how to say that. Spiral, clockwise, counterclockwise, radial, linear, reflected, diamond, linear. But so the way this picks its colors, it uses your primary color, so say orange, and then it also uses your secondary color. To select your secondary color, you just click on the secondary. It's a secondary, or you could just do here. Click secondary, and you can also select that. Now if you want to make the secondary primary, you can just swap these colors here, and it swaps which one is primary, which one's secondary. If you want to swap and use one or the other. But there's also the eraser tool. Eraser is an eraser. It erases away. It only erases one layer at a time. If you want to erase the bottom layer, you just go boom and erase that. Now all these only affect the layer that's currently selected. So if you say you want to erase something on the bottom layer, but you have this layer selected, it won't erase. So you have to switch to that layer to erase it. Now the color picker tool, it picks what color. Say you want to pick a specific color here. You want to pick this green or this blue or maybe this red. You want a specific color. You click the layer and take that red. So there. And then recolor tool. I don't know what recolor does, really. Honestly, I have no idea what it does. Because, like, I never use it. Maybe someone comments can help explain what it does. I never use it. You'll most likely never need to use it. I have no idea what it does. So, yeah, the recolor tool, I'm doing something with it. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah, if you figure out what it does, please say in the comments or help people out. Anybody who's struggling in the comments, you can help them out. So, yeah. But that's that tool. And then there's I call it the stroke tool. It's called line/curve. So we'll select a different color so you can see it. It basically just makes a straight line. And to curve it, you can go this way or this way. You grab each point and you can move it, affecting curve and curvature and stuff like that. So those are the tools. And the fourth thing I wanted to show you is the canvas. Most important thing. This canvas is here. So that's the canvas. Everything you do affects the canvas. Now, if you want to, so all this will be here when you first open up the canvas, the tools, the colors, the layers. But if you ever lose anything or want to add the history to it, right up in the top right corner, there's the tools tab. You click these and it adds which thing it is. So you can disable it, enable it, disable, enable, disable, and enable it. As you choose, you can disable this, enable that. So that's all good. You can do that as you choose. But if you want to make a new image of anything, just a new image, and you just want to make a certain size, you would open File, and you do New, and then if you open that, it will come up with this menu. You can select which size you want it, how many pixels. You can also do pixel centimeter to change that. So the resolution will be different. So yeah, you can turn the resolution up, down. You can type in this too, get numbers, do that, change how good that is. So that's that one. So that's basically the basics of Paint on It. I'll be making this a series. I'll go into more advanced stuff like I'll probably do I don't know. My next video will probably be adjusting and adding effects to images. That will be my next video, the adjustments and effects tab. So that was just the basic stuff I Paint on It. If you have any questions, I'll help you out in the comments. Other people, they can help you out. Hopefully they're not enough. If they see a question and they know the answer, they can help you out there. But that was all for this tutorial video. So, see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. I won't be leaving. Tomorrow will be the next upload for this series. I am aiming for. Will try my best to get it out tomorrow. So it will just be there, ready, so you guys don't have to wait or anticipation of how to use this Paint on It. I'll see you guys all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps. I'll see you guys later. Bye.